Hey everybody, welcome to 580 week number 2. This is going to be a quicker video because the written announcement, has a lot in it, and week 2 on Blackboard has a lot in it. And so, three quick things. First of all, please go through everything in the announcement, right? That has essentially your to-do list for the week, similar with the week 2 page inside of Blackboard. There's a lot, and typically I like to kind of explain everything, but there's a lot, so please just go through that. I just want to highlight a couple quick things. The first is the chapters from the Hendricks text. So at this point, by the end of week 2, you should have finished chapters 3 and 4, which means by the time you're watching and listening to this, chapters 1 and 2 should be done. For me, I find the Hendricks text to be pretty different from other texts that are in this course, for two big reasons. The first one is it feels really dense, like I really want to go back and highlight and annotate specific things in ways that I tend to look for kind of bigger pictures when I read the other texts in this course. And the other thing that I find personally, and I realize my experience is quite different from yours in this course, but I find that the actual text itself, particularly the chronology of it, matches what we are doing in the course incredibly well, to the point where if I get a question asking for clarification about action research, I tend to actually look in the book first, and I often have highlighted annotation sections that are the answers, because similar questions tend to pop up. So that's the second big thing, is really take the time to read through that text if you're the type of person that skips it. And even in my grad work, sometimes I did that. This is not the one to skip, for sure. And then the third big thing is that by the end of week 2, you will hopefully have your groups. So to gear you up for that, there is an entire discussion board called Developing Research Interest Groups. So please click through that. Your goal is to find a group of 2 or 3 and start coming up with kind of your theme and your research plan. With each group, I'm going to be working with you and 1 or 2 other people in your group to come up with a good question. And I'm actually not the one that approves the final kind of topic for your research. So I will work through it, and it's a lot of kind of emailing back and forth around that. But the goal is to find a group. This is a big class. I think it's 20 people, and that's a lot for this course. And I think that's going to really work in your favor, because you're going to get some really good feedback, really good conversations, and some hopefully similar interests that aren't related to where you live, what grade level you teach, what subjects you teach. It's hopefully going to just be like, oh, I've always wondered about that also. And you'll be able to get those groups. As a quick reminder, discussion boards are due Thursday for the initial post, 2 replies by Sunday. And that is the big stuff. Just go ahead and go read through the announcements, and you will be all set. Reach out with questions or thoughts, and happy week 2, everybody.